PLC Network here with another unboxing, this time coming from the company Zolo. And these are the Liberty Plus in-ear earphones, and they're kind of like they're calling them the Total Wireless Earphones Graphene Powered Sound Solution thing. And what they are, they're typical to most of your newer wireless in-ear headphones that have zero wires whatsoever. No connectivity between the two with a wire or anything like that. They're just two little buds, and they communicate wirelessly to each other just as much as they do to your phone. But what we're going to do is we're going to open this up, we're going to see what's inside the box, show you what it looks like, and then we'll lead you to the website for more. So once we open it, you can see with the little plastic window right here, you can see the case and the earbuds right above them, or above it. Pop that little window open. We'll take out the earbuds and the case and pull this off to the side to see what else we have in here. Anything at all. Yep. Okay, so what we have, in addition to the case and the earbuds, we'll take the little piece of plastic off there. We have multiple different types of tips and rings for the earphones. Looks like you have three silicone tips. You have one pair that's already on there, which looks to be the medium size. And then you have the small and large inside this little container here, as well as all three options for the, or it looks like you have four. You have four of the ring options. So you got one that's on here plus three more that's on here. That way you can get the best fit for your ears. And you take off the tip to get to the ring. Further into the box, we have a happy card, which allows Zolo to reach out to you, or at least you to reach out to them, really, and tell them how you feel about the product. There's some safety information about the product in multiple different languages. You have a Liberty owner's manual, so you can figure out how to use the Liberty Plus. And then in here you have two more sets of tips. So you actually get 5 sets of tips and 4 sets of rings. So they really want to make sure that these fit just for your ear, or perfectly at least for your ear. And of course they come with a very nice braided cable here, which is USB to micro USB, and colored by the whole theme of everything, their logo, pretty much. So the case itself, you open it up and you can see there's 2 slots here for the earbuds themselves. This is the case this is actually how they charge when you're not using them and they're in your pocket. The case has a USB cable or a USB connection for this cable that goes in right into the side here. It allows you to charge the case, and they will charge with the case as long as they're in the case as you're charging it. And these are supposed to offer up to 48 hours of usage. Which is pretty good, and of course includes any kind of additional charging that the case provides when they're not in use. So when you take them out, put them back in here, put them in your pocket, and they're recharging back up again. They feature communication via LDS, which is a technology that they're bragging about that things like satellites use to communicate with each other, and that allows them to wirelessly communicate to each other without any dropouts or anything, hopefully. Let's see, the power to the earbuds themselves. They go on and off based on you placing them inside the container here. So when you put the earbuds in here, they'll immediately start to charge, and they'll also turn off and disconnect from your device. And of course, the same thing applies both ways. When you go to take them out, it'll immediately try to connect to your device. What's really cool about these headphones is the fact that they offer tap control. So you can actually tap them to play, tap them to turn them off, and as well as to initiate your AI that's in your device. You know, let it be Siri, Alexa, Cortana, all that fun stuff. They are sweat-proof as well, and so they're good for fitness, taking to the gym, going for a nice jog. They're not exactly completely waterproof, so you're not going to want to jump into the pool with them. But they should be able to last you on a kind of a light rainy day or any kind of activity where you might excessively be sweating. And of course they have what everybody calls audio isolation for outside noises. So when you're, this is actually popular for headphones like from Bose and whatnot that have extreme noise cancellation. And when you need to hear the audio around you without taking these out, you can actually enable audio isolation really quickly, and it'll start piping in some of the audio from outside as well, so you're hearing both. Okay, so this is, once again, the Liberty Plus by Zolo. Zolo is a company by Anker, and we're going to go more deeper into this later on, so check us out at POCnetwork.net, where we'll have a full review about this and what we think about it, how we like it, things we don't, if there are any, so that way you can get an idea for yourself. So again, that's POCnetwork.net, and we'll see you next time. If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.